Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back to iAllegedly. Today I'm going to do a quick video on the President's executive orders and how those 4 executive orders affect small business. Please, before I get into it, you know the rules. Please like, share, and subscribe. And let's get into it. The executive orders issued by President Trump, people are either pleased about or upset about. But there are 4 things that have come out, and I'm going to get into these really quickly for you. But before I do, I found a very cool website that lists for the last 4 presidents how many executive orders and numbers, and you can download them if you want to spend your life reading all this stuff. So take a look at this. This is the Federal Register that has all of the executive orders that have been issued from each president since 1994. Trump, Obama, Bush, and Clinton. It's a very cool website. You can download these. After the executive orders are issued, they're given to the Federal Register. Donald Trump has issued 177 of these since he's been in office. Barack Obama issued 276 from 2009 to 2017. George W. Bush, 291 from 2001 to 2009. And William Jefferson Clinton, he issued a bunch between, 254 between 1994 and 2001. And ladies, you can call me Willie or Champ. I'll answer to both. Anyways, simple, easiest Halloween costume ever is Bill Clinton. You throw a suit on, a saxophone, and bring a date. Anyways, the executive orders, they're all here. Great site to reference, and you can download them in bulk. It's actually a pretty cool service. Pretty cool reference. Now, an executive order is a directive from the President of the United States to use the federal government to do something. That's the nutshell of an executive order. So with these 4 executive orders, this does not mean that the CARES Act, HEALS Act, HEROES Act is dead. It means that he just wants these things implemented now so that we can move forward. Steve Mnuchin was asked over the weekend if this is going to stop negotiations. He says no. The other side, Chuck Schumer says, unfortunately, the president overstepped his bounds, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Again, I don't care what side you guys are on right now. All I want is this stuff done. And I just want 4227, Senate Bill 4227 added to the next CARES Act so we can all get the $10,000 grant that we were so promised. Now, the first thing that this thing does is pandemic unemployment insurance was an enrichment to states' unemployment plans. It also made it so that self-employed people could get unemployment insurance between March and July. Now, in March, when all this came together, you guys are thinking the same thing I was thinking, was there's no way in hell we're going to be sitting around in the end of July doing this stuff. We're going to be back to work and doing all our stuff. Well, so be it. That's not the case, okay? So this was $600 in addition to the state's unemployment. Now, if you guys own a business and you have no business and you have no employees, you are entitled to file for unemployment during this time. And if you haven't, you could go back as far as the first week of February when all of this started, and you should get that. California, the lowest amount is $167 plus the $600 that you could get. And needless to say, that $600 ended, so there's people still getting $167 here in California at the lowest level. And again, I don't know how you live on $167 a week. It's impossible. So the president proposed raising this to $400 a week. Okay, it will go back until August 1st, which still means, like here in California, people lose a week. And to lose that $600 for a week, it's the difference of some people eating or paying a light bill or something like that. So it's tragic that that was done. So the president proposes $400, but he also said that the states should cover 25% of it. We've given the states all this money for pandemic health. They should use that money to help their residents. So we'll see if they have that. A lot of states are strapped, and that's what some of the Democrats are saying, is that we have no money in some of these Democratic states. Anyways, the idea is, Trump unilaterally did this. He also pulled the money from FEMA, saying that FEMA's been overfunded, and he's directing $44 billion of that money to go to the unemployment. And again, guys, $400 extra a week, let's just get this resolved. Let's get people to get that in their bank account so they can eat, they can pay a light bill. They're not living on this. They're not getting rich. They're not going on vacation with this money. They're trying to sustain themselves, which is what the intent of that was. And again, you know, a lot of the disaster people are talking about how it's hurricane season. It's going to be an extremely active hurricane season, whatever. Okay. The FEMA money, you know, you guys know my feeling about that, how ridiculous it's been. And they've done just a stellar job with the SBA and how they've handled that. Will there be another check? Again, guys, if they issue a stimulus check, let's say today they did it. It's 6 to 8 weeks. If you're going to get $1,200 in 6 to 8 weeks, and that's going to save you, the world is going to come to an end between now and that within your life. Plan a little better. You know, the ban on evictions. Okay, right now you have to have a FHA or federally backed mortgage. Now, if your landlord has the place free and clear and you're paying him directly, he can evict people during this time. The idea with this was to stop people from being evicted through the end of the year. And again, if you have a problem with your landlord, negotiate with your landlord. It's just that simple. Communication is the key. And you know, they want HUD to step in and set up, Steve Mnuchin and Ben Carson to set up a program that would give rental assistance for people. Again, if they do that, it may be too late. So let's hope that no one's getting evicted and no one has to worry about that. Student loan deferral was through the end of September. President Trump wants to make it through the end of the year, which is great. But the only problem is you have to have a federally backed student loan. If you went to a private college, you have private funding, they can say pound sand, pay us. I had someone reach out to me that I helped and gave some suggestions to recently. And how about no? I'm not going to pay you right now. You're not going to sue me right now. You're going to wait till January to get paid. That was my suggestion with them too. So, you know, I guess I'm a trendsetter when it comes to this stuff. These loans have got to be held by the Department of Education. If they're private colleges, you're going to have to negotiate that in a loan. And the payroll tax cut, okay? Basically, if you work for somebody, or if you're an employer that has employees, it means that the payroll tax, which is basically 7.65%. So in other words, folks, if you work for somebody, for every $1,000 you make, you'd get to keep another $76, give or take. The cool thing about that is it would be in your pocket. The bad thing about it is that the way that this is written, you still owe the tax. It's not like you get it taken out, you get it paid today, but you don't get it back. If you're an employer, I don't know how this is going to work with the employers because you don't take it out, you do take it out. I would contact my payroll service. And when I called my accountant about this, again, you know, why do you ask me these questions when you don't have employees? Because I do it for the love of my YouTube folks. Anyways, it was explained to me in great detail that it's one of those things that the employers have to agree to do this. If somebody's small and has got 2 or 3 employees, it may be too big of a headache for them just to give those people money. You'd still owe the tax. It's a deferral, okay? And then what else? I think that's pretty much it. You've got all 4 of them. These executive actions, you know, are just a way to. They're not the answers, guys. They're just a way to put things off for a little bit so that the negotiations can continue. We want SB 4227 to go through because that's what we care about with the CARES Act and getting more idle money. What I hope is that this goes through and when they pull this FEMA money, they pull the lending from SBA. You want to cheer about something, you hope and pray that they pull the money from the SBA and send it to the banks because the banks care about one thing. All they care about is making money and they will make loans. So it will be cool, okay? Before I end this, I made a quick little side video, a completely, just a little bonus thing for you guys. Just want to show it to you real quick. There's a running track near my house and every day I see a few geese. So I thought it'd be nice if I went to the feed store and got some geese food. See if we could increase the number of geese. And let's see. I went to the local feed store and got some geese food. Oh my gosh, this totally worked. I spread geese food all around the basketball court last night, around the perimeter. Look at all of them. Oh my gosh. You guys can thank me later. Oh my gosh, look at all of them. That is great. Look at the massive, oh my God, they're so big. Hey guys, how you doing? You can thank me for that. I'm the one that fed all you. Oh my God, that is funny. Look at all these guys. Oh my God, there are so many. Oh my God, I've never seen this many. That is hilarious. Well, the geese are happy. That's what's most important. You guys, be kind to one another, be nice, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe these videos. I am so grateful for each and every one of you as we approach 10,000 subscribers, and I am grateful for this. Please reach out if you need any advice or anything I can help you with. We got a bunch of cool stuff coming up, and good luck to everybody. Do not give up, and I will be back to you very soon.